See, I would not have done that. Hey there, my punk bunnies. I'm Silvy, bringing you another House of the Dragon reaction. I hope you're all doing well today. So, episode 10 is the finale for season 1. Given what occurred in the last episode, I assume this finale is going to deal with Rhaenyra and Daemon and whatever their response is going to be. Unless there is another time skip or something. It's been really difficult to theorize or predict what might occur because of those time skips. I suppose I will only find out by starting the episode. But before we hop into it, if you want early and uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, everyone got your bunny ears on? Let's do this. So let's see. Time skip or now?
There you are.
There is more. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
They crowned him.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
How long ago?
A day passed, perhaps two. I was made a prisoner in my quarters while the Queen made her preparations.
Viserys has been slain.
Alicent demanded you declare for Aegon.
She did. I refused her.
And yet you are alive.
She escaped.
The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys.
They crowned him before the masses.
So that the masses would see him as their rightful king.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have...
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Leave Daemon with me.
Jace. Jaceres! Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
Is Rhaenyra gonna die with his birth or something?
A raven flew in this morning. The sea snake's fever is broken and he has left even.
I know that's been the common thing that has occurred so far in the series where
We'll send ravens to Daenerys.
pregnant women seem to have issues with birth and then end up being,
And Bar
needing like a C-section, and it doesn't, back then. That's usually not a good thing.
I'll fly to the Riverlands myself and affirm Lord Tully's support.
You will do no such thing. My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
It's good you're here, young prince. You're needed to patrol the skies on Virmax.
Did you hear what I said?
The ravens, Lord Artemis.
I shall see it done.
Summon Sir Stephen. Our Kingsguard are needed on the Dragonland. Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty.
Yeah, he's not gonna listen. I mean, that should have been obvious.
You swore an oath as knights of the Kingsguard.
As do all who wear the white...
Get out! Princess, please! You should not do this alone, Princess. Let us help you.
Ooh. Damn. Okay, I'm guessing a miscarriage. The crown.
I swear to ward the Queen with all my strength.
I mean, I assume that's like another crown, right?
To hers. I shall take no wife, hold no lands.
I mean, the way they're looking at it, though, it seems like that's the actual crown.
I shall guard her secrets,
Or something.
obey her commands, ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
I'm guessing this has got to be a different crown. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they would have gotten the original crown, like. So we'll see. Well, she's now queen.
Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, first of her name. Queen of the Andals and Rhaenyra and the First Men. Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
That's a pretty cool table.
Your Grace.
Wine, my queen.
Thank you, Rhaenyra.
So what's her decision going to be?
The Riverlands are essential, Your Grace.
Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Grace, but talk of men is moot. Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
The Greens have dragons.
They have
as
3
well.
adults, by my count. We have Cyrax, Caraxes, and Meleys. Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes. Baela has Moondancer.
So they have a lot more dragons.
There are also unclaimed dragons. Seasmoke still resides on Driftmark. Vermithor and Silverwing dwell on the Dragon Mound. Still riderless. Then there are the 3 wild dragons, all of whom nest here.
And who is to ride them?
Dragonstone has 13 to their 4.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Incubating in the Dragon Mound. Now, we need a place to gather, a toehold, large enough to house a sizable host. Here at Harrenhal, we cut off the west, surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Your Grace, a ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the skies.
One thing I will say is I think Daemon is probably going to do a lot of the orders around here instead of Rhaenyra. Like, she may take a back seat every now and then, it seems.
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent, mother of King Aegon, second of his name, Lord and Protector of the Seven Kingdoms. I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra. Where is the princess?
She always loves coming in with a dragon entrance. What now, Otto?
Princess Rhaenyra.
Queen.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now. And you all are traitors to the realm.
Queen Alicent eagerly awaits your answer.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mummer's farce. Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself.
No.
What are you gonna do, Rhaenyra? Are you gonna let them go?
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
See, I wouldn't have let him go. I would have just killed him right then and there. Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't expect Daemon to do that. Holy crap. I mean, what does Daemon want then? He just wants to go to war and destroy everything? I mean, granted, I also do kind of understand where he's coming from, like...
I've had men whipped for falling asleep on their watch.
Like, when people do shit things, you kind of want to get back at them.
In his haste to bury you and claim your seat, he stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate. Daemon took his head for it.
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness. You are right, Rhaenys. I reached too far, and for nothing. Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end.
I mean, to be frank, everyone should just stop going after the Iron Throne.
For no one.
Nothing good comes of it.
We will retire to high tide to be content with our grandchildren.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death. That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present. Every man standing round the painted table urges her to plunge the realm into war. Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Yes.
The purpose of war is filled with violence, my dear Lord Stanton, but trickiest to easy words for a lord who commands from the safety of his castle.
Doesn't make it
The Lord of the Tides! Lord Corlys Velaryon!
It's actually quite interesting because Rhaenyra actually turned out a lot different than I expected, but for the better. Like, I thought she was going to be a warmonger when she was younger, but turns out no, she's not.
Lord Corlys. Brings
And she's not after the throne, she just cares more about people in general.
Sorry about your father, Princess.
lords to surround King's Landing. We must first secure the support of Winterfell, the Eyrie, and Storm's End.
I'll prepare the ravens, Your Grace.
We should bear those messages. Dragons can fly faster than ravens, and they're more convincing.
Yeah, they're definitely more convincing, I agree. Although that's gonna be more like a threat, but I guess it'll work. It's a good plan.
Very well. Prince Jacaerys will fly north. First to the Eyrie to see my mother's cousin, the Lady Jane Arryn, and then to Winterfell to treat with Lord Cragan Stark for the support of the north.
The north.
Jacaerys will fly south to Storm's End and treat with Lord Boros Baratheon. We must remind these lords of the oaths they took.
But I could also see it kind of going wrong, where maybe they try and then they pretty much burn down the entire place or something like that. You know, the dragon trying to protect their owner. And then it ends up looking like they did it on purpose, I guess. And what are you doing, Daemon? Daemon clearly has a lot of resentment for his brother. It's like he wanted to be on the throne, but I guess never got to. I don't know what it is exactly that he wants. I'm guessing he's with the dragons. Yeah, definitely. Must be pretty hot in there. Again, I'd be scared. I mean, think about how terrifying that must be. Like, that's, like, you know how some people will have pet tigers and stuff like that? Like, this is way worse. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Oh. I guess there's someone already there?
I'm Princess Daenerys Velaryon. I bring a message to Lord Boros from the Queen.
Like, whose dragon was that? Or is that their dragon? Because I know, does this group have a dragon of their own? Okay, no, okay, so okay. That makes sense. I was gonna say, whose dragon is that? But yeah, that checks out. Is he betraying them?
I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof. Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
Yeah, that could have ended pretty bad. Holy crap, that was... But he's definitely not gonna let it go. Because now that he's gonna leave the keep, I could see him getting on his dragon and, going after him. I mean, your best bet in this situation is to try to find an area where he can't follow you because your dragon's smaller. Yeah, like this. Perfect. And in fact, I would probably now try and land somewhere where he can't get to. Is he going to give up? It doesn't look like it. Still going. See, I would not have done that. I would have, again, landed somewhere. Oh, is he losing control of his dragon? Nope. Well, that sucks. So he lost control of his dragon, and the dragon just killed that other dragon, and I think that's the death of... yeah. Good job. That's your fault, dumbass. Yeah, like I said, if I were him, I would have hidden down in that valley and not have come out. Does Damon know already? Seems that way. Yeah, she is pissed. Like, I don't know if she's gonna be able to remain kind. A lot happened in that finale, and I have some pretty mixed feelings in regard to what I would have done. For example, I would have killed Otto then and there. But that's keeping in mind that I am privy to information that Rhaenyra isn't, since I'm a viewer watching a show. He's been a conspiring piece of shit from the start. But I also totally understand where Rhaenyra is coming from. In fact, I would argue she is probably one of the smartest people in this series, in that she isn't strictly eyeing for power, but rather trying to protect the realm, even if that means not sitting on the Iron Throne. As I said previously, while she has her issues with how she has been treated as a woman, she never seemed like the type to kill people over it. So when Otto suggested to Alicent that she wouldn't allow her sons to live, it just seemed so out of pocket and untrue. With that said, I don't know if Rhaenyra can remain as kind as she has been, especially now that Luke has been killed by Vhagar. The moment he pulled up and I saw that other dragon, I automatically jumped to the thought of, oh no, this isn't going to go well. But I didn't want to accept that, and I was trying to come up with any other explanation for why the other dragon was there. And just as I had feared, we had a massive betrayal and got one of Rhaenyra's kids killed. Let me be clear, I do know Aemond didn't intend to get Luke killed. You could see it on his face, but he lost control of the dragon, which is still his fault. And I will place blame on him for chasing Luke down like that. Stop treating dragons like fucking toys. Anyway, if you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video and subscribe to stay updated with new content. For early access and full uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. Your support means so much and helps keep these videos coming. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching, stay fuzzy, stay fierce, and I'll see you in the next video.